Hello everyone, welcome to a new yoga class, to a new yoga flow. We are in the month of pranayama, in the month of breath, in the month of breath regulation. And this practice will be pretty short. It will be around 15 to 20 minutes long, and it will be all about energizing ourselves and getting us ready for the day ahead. We will be moving through a pretty powerful, pretty strong flow, so we'll fire up the whole body, and we will also incorporate the breath of joy that we will actually initiate with. So without any further ado, let's get started. We'll get started standing up on the mat, facing the long side of your mat, so you have enough space by your sides. So what is actually breath of joy? Breath of joy is an energizing pranayama. It activates the sympathetic nervous system, and it consists of 3 short inhales through nose and 1 big exhale through mouth. The 3 inhales happen right after one another, so there are no exhales in between. So what it actually looks like. Inhale. So the first inhale is an inhale to, let's say, 1/3 of the capacity of your lungs. The second inhale fills up the 2/3 of your lungs, and then you complete your full capacity with the 3rd inhale. So it looks something like this. Okay, and we will repeat this a couple of times. So remember, the inhales are pretty short, they happen right after one another, and they fill only a certain part of your lung capacity. So let's get started with the breath of joy. We will just take 1 inhale through nose and exhale through mouth to release. And let's get started with the breath of joy. One more. Beautiful. Step your feet a bit wider than hip width apart, and just swing from side to side. Release any tension in your neck. And now step your feet even wider into a prasarita stance, but turn your toes to a diagonal. Inhale, half lift, look forwards. Exhale, bend your right knee and come to a kind of a high skandasana. So you don't want to come all the way down, but you keep it very much active. You can either support yourself with your hands on the ground, or for a little extra challenge, you can put your hands into prayer, holding here. And on the next inhale, shift yourself back to center, and exhale. Bend your left knee, come to high skandasana on the left. Holding strong. Inhale, come back to center. You are still in this kind of a half lift situation. And exhale, fold over. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, walk your hands all the way to the front of the mat. Frame your right foot and step it to a downward facing dog. On the next inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down and place it more or less to the center of the mat. So you don't want to place it all the way to the front, but you want to keep that knee under your hips. Step your left foot behind you, stretch your calf muscles. Core is strong and lifted. Lift your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, frame it all the way to the left. Place your right cheek to the ground if that feels good. Feeling the stretch in the shoulder area, in the left calf. And with the next inhale, let's come back up. And we will turn the right toes more towards the right side. Shift the weight towards the right hand and come to a supported side plank on the right. The sole of your left foot is planted to the ground. You're creating a long line all the way from your left foot towards the fingertips of your left hand. And see if you can lift your right knee off the ground and bring it towards your chest. Hold there. Place the right knee back down. Push yourself away from the ground with your right hand. And lift your torso to the center. Beautiful. Keep your arms in the T shape. Turn your torso all the way to the left. And let's try to find a low lunge here. Tuck your right toes under and lift yourself all the way up to high lunge, keeping your arms in the T shape this whole time. Turn the palms of your hands up. Crown of your head is reaching up. Strong high lunge. For a little challenge, come off the ball of your left foot here. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso to the right. Hips are square. You are rotating only the torso. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Stay low. Inhale, center. Place your left heel down. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, frame your left foot and step it all the way back to a downward facing dog. So you are facing the back side of the mat. On the next inhale, sweep your left foot up. Exhale, bring your left knee down. Make sure again that your left knee is underneath your hips. Right foot is behind you, stretching the calf muscles, creating a long line. Spine is long and straight. Core muscles are working here as well. Beautiful. On the next inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, spread it all the way to the right, placing your left cheek on the ground. Stretching the side of the body, calf muscles, glutes, everything, while staying active. And on the next inhale, lift yourself back up. Now turn your left toes all the way to the left. Come to a left side supported plank, extending your right arm by your ear, creating a line coming from your right foot all the way towards your right fingertips. And see if you can lift that left knee towards your chest. Place it back down, push yourself all the way up towards the center. Beautiful. Keep your arms in the T shape. Turn yourself facing the front of the mat. Come to a low lunge, keeping the arms as they are. Tuck your left toes under and lift yourself up to a high lunge. Palms are facing up now. Come to the ball of your right foot if that feels good. Staying low and strong. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Hips are squared. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Place the heel down if it was lifted. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, frame your right foot and step it all the way to a downward facing dog. Amazing. In your downward facing dog, step your feet pretty wide and bend your knees. Start pressing your abdomens towards your thighs, bending the knees. And start walking your hands towards your feet as you come down to a Malasana, yogic squat. Maybe find some movement, wiggle yourself from side to side, just for a moment. Stop the movement and extend your arms in front of you. Palms are facing up. And see that if in your Malasana, if you can lift yourself just a couple of inches, couple of centimeters up. So you are in this kind of active Malasana situation where your glutes, your quads, your legs in general are working so hard. Core is engaged here as well to keep your spine straight and long. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and release. Come back to Malasana and place your sitting bones down to the mat. Okay, we are not relaxing just yet. Boat pose. So, you know your options in your boat pose. Either support yourself, place your hands underneath your knees to keep you lifted. You have an option here to also lift your arms above your head, extend the legs. So choose the variation that works for you today, that you are feeling aligned with right now. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and release. Hug your knees in. Beautiful. Shift your weight maybe more towards the front of the mat so that you have space to place yourself down onto your back. And vertebrae by vertebrae, roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Try to match my speed. You're going slowly, slowly, slowly for 3, 2, 1, and release yourself down to the mat. We will take a half bridge pose. Bring your heels closer to your hips. Palms of your hands are facing down towards the ground. Arms are by your sides. And we will take a half bridge pose. So as you lift, be mindful of lifting your hips up to the sky as opposed to the ribs. So really be aware of your rib space and try to draw your ribs in. So inhale. Exhale, push away from the ground. Start lifting through the hip space. Squeezing the glutes. Make sure that your thighs are parallel. Draw awareness towards your ribs and see if you are flaring them, If you notice that they are maybe sticking out a little bit, try to draw them gently in. Squeezing the glutes a little bit more. Don't forget to breathe. And release everything down onto the mat. Bring your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. Wiggle yourself from one side to the other. Place your arms to T-shape and place your right ankle on your left thigh. Left leg is bent, 90-degree angle. Inhale, exhale. Plant the sole of your right foot all the way to the left. Shift your gaze, shift your head towards the right. So the legs keep the original position, but they are just placed on the ground now. Be mindful of your right knee. Try to draw it gently outside. Don't let it fall in. With the next inhale, come back to center. Let's just change the legs. So right leg is bent. Left ankle comes on the right thigh. Inhale and exhale. Place them to the right. Shifting the gaze towards the left. Making sure shoulders stay glued to the ground. Again, be mindful of that left knee. Don't let it collapse, don't let it fall in. And with the next inhale, bring the legs back to the center. Release and give yourself one final hug. And let's take a final pose, Shavasana, our final relaxation. A place of stillness, a place of silence, where we digest and absorb everything we've learned and created during the last couple of minutes. Let your breath just flow naturally here. Don't control it, don't force it, don't try to retain it, just let it be. And observe if there are any sensations arising in your body. If you are feeling any energy shifts. And as always, don't judge anything, just be with it. Be the observer in your own body. Just noticing things, not judging. And take few moments to just be. Slowly start noticing your body again. Take some circles with your wrists, with your ankles. And once you're ready to come back to finish this practice, rock and roll yourself up to seated. Roll your shoulders back in your seated position. Crown of your head reaches up. Place your hands on your heart and really feel your heartbeat. Feel your energy pulsing through the veins. Let's take one big releasing breath together. Inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. Inhale, exhale. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. Thank you so much for getting energized with me today. I hope you enjoyed this little practice and I'm excited to see you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.